motivated by the anger that we have of all the things that have happened through this process. We've had from the government getting involved to when we do have a hearing with the government, the person that was hearing the case was somebody that has a clear conflict of interest with Air Canada. Through the whole process, we felt that the employer was not in good faith, came to the bargaining table simply to check a box and buy some time. So at this point, having the support of everybody around us really motivates us, but our motivation comes from the anger of everything that's being taken away from us, and we're done. We're done giving it up.
It was too quick. It didn't allow any pressure onto the employer to truly have to come back to the table to bargain. We went on strike to pressure the company to come back to the table to seriously address the issues that are there, and that didn't happen because they got involved.
They're in support here today because they're seeing our rights being eroded, and they're seeing that the government is getting involved to make it a way that, unfortunately, we won't be able to negotiate at the table. They're giving employers a tool that really doesn't give them any incentive to actually really freely negotiate with the unions. And the only tool that we actually have is the right to strike, withhold our labor, and that's being taken away from us.
The employer's not taking us seriously, not coming back to the table, and issues still need to be addressed. We still have members living at the poverty line, entry level of both Air Canada and Air Canada Rouge, and we have some large issues to address when it comes to pay and pay gap with the unpaid work piece. So we need customers to understand that. We're not avoiding work or not that we don't want to be there. It's we need to address these issues.
At this moment, my flight is on time, but my flight is 11 p.m. tonight. But the girl on counter says that it's probably that my flight will be canceled.
We were supposed to be coming from Vancouver to Toronto for the weekend and then coming back home to Vancouver, but of course we've been stranded and left here in Toronto. There is no rebooking options that are offered to us. Air Canada is trying to push a refund on us, which does not cover any rebooking with alternate carriers. So we're left either stranded in Toronto or to rebook ourselves with a competitive carrier we've chosen American Airlines just to try and get ourselves home so that we can get back to work on Monday so we're not losing wages for work, out our hotel fees, our resort fees. The staff here are trying to do what they can, but there's just no options, so we're left to kind of figure it out for ourselves.
It's so uncertain. I don't know when. My flight was supposed to be at 2:35, and on the board it says the flight is delayed to 3:35. But unfortunately, the agents of Air Canada say they are not certain if we are going to leave. And so I don't know what to do. I'm just confused.
Be careful because your flight will probably cancel. So I'm here very early to try to find some solution for my trouble.
can take the refund that they're pushing on us, and then they can kind of just wash their hands of the situation. They are going to try to rebook us within 48 hours, but there is no options at the moment. So if we are to book our own other arrangements, then we can try to get Air Canada to seek compensation for that. But we've been advised that that's not the recommended option, and that could take months and months and months, and then retribution through small claims court, and who knows how long that would take. So we're kind of left to figure it out for ourselves and fend for ourselves with no recourse or options provided by Air Canada at this time.
I came through Ethiopian Airlines and they connected me to Air Canada, and I'm still waiting. Maybe Ethiopian is going to say something.
I don't have money. This is my last day here in Canada. I am a tourist, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. For that reason, I'm here to try some solution.
If the worst comes to the worst, I'm going to book for another flight.
We got the announcement that they officially are on strike and the flight attendants are not coming to work. Then the government mandated a return to work, but the staff here, the agents, have let us know that there is no, even though that they've been mandated to return to work, that they can't force the flight attendants to come back, and that they might call in sick, so that there's still no guarantee that even though they've been mandated to return to work, the flights will run as per the government's mandates, that we're still left without any further information.
One part of a whole. We are each a cog in the machine, yet without one, the apparatus falters, something Air Canada has yet to acknowledge. Thank you for directing your frustration and anger and incredible disappointment at Air Canada. It is important that we prioritize the corporate facade as failing us as a collective whole. Flight attendants who operate their aircraft are the heart, soul, and face of their operations. We want to thank those of you that have come out to support today physically and continue to utilize your media platforms to share this incredible failure of the Canadian government. It is truly a tragic injustice to us all.
Well, I have a message for the Prime Minister. This is bigger than CUPE. This is bigger than Unifor. You've picked a fight with all the workers in Canada. We're not going to put up with it, and we're going to rise and we're going to fight back. We're going to stand up and we're going to fight back. This is completely unjust, and we're not putting up with it.
To our government-elect. Thank you for helping us realize that a campaign is just that, until the collective sees it through and it becomes a movement. Today, this past week, it's become a defining encapsulation in history. My recommendation is to be on the voracious side of this history and this story.
We are one of the largest unions in the federal sector, and this basically means the government is taking away the right to strike, and we're simply not going to accept it, not now, not ever, and not in the future either.
We are going to continue forward, and with the public's backing, go on without faltering. Together we are 10,000, together we are strong. No longer are we 10,000, we are Canada-wide, and this is all of us. No longer can we be expected to follow through with the status quo without seeing it all the way to the end, and that demands Air Canada's respect. Let me be clear, you are just that, a representation of Canada and its citizens, and step up to the plate and deal with this before it goes on for too long, and the public, let me be clear, is behind us.